Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. It's a beautiful first day of June. And I'm out here harvesting mulberries and enjoying our South Pole cattle. And these little trees that we planted are just cranking. I've already denuded one up here. It did have like 300 mulberries on it. Oh, look at this one. This is a different variety. They're not quite ripe yet. They're bigger. Huh. I'm gonna have to check that. Those are more like big old fat cherries on there. We just made a cattle drive. We moved them across the road here. And well, you can see what I've been doing. Been working on them. Working on them. Somebody in their dune buggy. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money in those things right there before I do a $30,000 dune buggy. These things here will pay you back. That dune buggy isn't gonna pay you back. It's kind of a cool position to be in, you know, when you have animals out here working for you. And there's a lot of gloom and doom right now in the economy. All you have to do is listen to any newscasts or, you know, all the hundreds of YouTube clips or whatever. But it's a fact that most Americans can't pay a $400 unexpected expense. That's right. I think they said around 60%. If you have a $400 unexpected expense, you can't pay for it. Well, you gotta save money for a rainy day, folks. You can't spend everything you make. And the housing thing is getting to be another deal. The more and more people are having a harder time ever even thinking about owning a house. And you know, you gotta save. You've got to work and you've got to save your money. You can't spend it all. And I was listening to it was just, you know, just one of these podcasts saying, well, as long as you're paying $800 for a concert ticket to go see the most famous musician in the world, you know, every time they come through, you're not going to have any money. You're not. You got to save it. And they're saying the only way to save it is to move in with your parents. And that way you don't have the rent. Well, okay, you can do that, but it's not going to do you any good if you still spend all your money. If you do that, use it as a time to save your money, and then you can get out and, you know, put some money together and realize your own dream, whether that's owning a small farm or buying livestock or a house and not being a renter the rest of your life, which, you know, if you rent your whole life, all you're doing is making somebody else wealthy. You're taking your money and you're giving it to them because you can't save enough at one time to put down a down payment. So, you know, it comes down to having control. Have control of your money. Don't be a person that gets you know, $100 in his pocket and it's burning a hole in your wallet. You got to get rid of it. Yeah. This is the American dream, and you still can achieve it. Don't listen to the naysayers. I get so sick of that. People, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, anytime somebody's telling you can't do something, there's already 2 or 3 people out there doing it. They're already out there doing it. So don't get caught in that group. I guess that's where I'm going with this. Yeah. Put your money together and don't spend it on a dune buggy. If you're gonna spend it, put it in a savings where it can earn you some interest. They're actually paying interest now, you know, on money markets where before you weren't making anything. It's still not a lot, but it's better than just leaving it in a checking account and not drawing anything. Maybe you can put enough money together or get you a little piece of ground you can lease. Buy you a few cows. Folks, once you get the cows, they're working for you. Okay? That's what they're doing. They're working for you. And I'm working for my mulberries. You can tell my hands are purple. Oh man, those are sweet. Those are really sweet. Wow. Folks, those 3 are going in my mouth. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, there's 5 right there. Nature's candy. Mulberries, everybody, oh, they take over your farm. No, they don't. Not around here, they don't. I've planted them here and they've never moved. And I don't see them coming out there. Part of it might be the way we're grazing. If a young mulberry plant would come up out there, the cattle are gonna eat it. They love mulberry leaves, okay? But folks, you gotta start. You gotta start, and the way to start is, you know, just $1 at a time. Save it, put it away. Don't carry it around in your wallet. If you've got a wallet like this, don't carry any money in it. I did that. I mean, when I started, you know, I didn't have any money. I got out of that terrible, long, prolonged divorce of 6 years. I didn't have any money. But what little bit I did have, I didn't carry it. So I couldn't spend it because I didn't have it. I know that sounds awful hardcore, but it worked. And it can work for you. Put your money together, buy you something that eats grass, whether it's a goat or a sheep or a cow, something that doesn't require grain. Get you a lease on a small piece of land and start. Just start. Okay? You might be surprised what your future looks like 10 years from now. But it's not going to change unless you do it. There's nobody going to run you down and say, oh, here's this great opportunity. No, you got to get out there. You got to get out there and turn over a few shingles and such, and, you know, beat the pavement with your feet. Don't be afraid of getting somebody that says no to you. That's fine. Go to the next one. Don't get turned off by having somebody say no. Okay? And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of here. We've got a few more things to do this afternoon. It's just a beautiful day, the first day of June. We just finished our bull sales this morning, and life is good on Green Pastures Farm. We got 1.25 inches of rain last night, and the grass is just exploding along with the mulberries, which those have my name on them. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all down the road.